Hello Boro fans, it's Joe from Boro Fan TV and this is the preview for the upcoming game on Friday the 17th of January with a 7:45pm kickoff as the Boro take on Fulham in the Skybet Championship at Craven Cottage. Now, our first visit to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium was quite a little bit memorable for some Boro fans. Obviously, 3,700, went down there to visit the new stadium, and obviously it was all going well. And then the first 15 minutes of the game kicked in. And then Spurs scored two early goals. Obviously, Giovanni Lo Celso in the second minute after capitalising on a goalkeeper mistake from Thomas Mejias. And then the 15th minute, they got the second through Eric Lamela. And then the second half was a very, very plucky performance from a Boro perspective. We grinded out well. We were eventually rewarded late on with a late goal from George Saville in the 83rd minute. But it was too little too late, and our route to Wembley in the FA Cup is over for this season. So, with the FA Cup left for others, we're now going to the transfer point for the Boro. Obviously, it was announced on Wednesday morning that Darren Randolph has finally completed his move from Middlesbrough to West Ham United after a medical that stretched out for almost a week and a half. And then they finally got the deal done, and obviously Darren Randolph, was, like I said in my last preview, he's been a great servant to the club for the past 3.5 years. He's been here. Obviously, we wish him all the best at West Ham and all the future, and he did the same for us as well. He gave us a quick message on social media, thanking us all, from the players to the staff to the fans. So all the best, Daz, down at West Ham. Apparently, rumours going about that we have agreed a fee of £1 million for another goalkeeper. We've agreed a fee with Swiss side St. Gallen for the goalkeeper Dejan Stojanovic, who's apparently, according to Team Talk, we've agreed a fee of worth £1 million to bring him over to the club. Hopefully provide good competition for Ainsley Pears, which I presume he'll probably be going back in goal for the game on Friday night, which obviously will be in front of the Sky Sports cameras if you're not down in London already. And then obviously we've got Britt Sombalonga to come back into the fold as well. Apparently he's not far away from getting 100% fit, but slowly but gently Woody can bring him in whenever he feels ready to play. And then obviously we still got Friend, Dyke, Steele and Shotton still out injured, and they're supposed to be coming back within the next couple of weeks, basically, pretty much. And we got a full set squad to choose from, with hopefully some new recruits coming in, like I said about Dejan Stojanovic coming in from St. Gallen. But now going on to our opponents, Fulham. They're currently chasing promotion via the playoffs as it stands at the moment. They currently sit fourth in the Championship. Their current record as it stands is played 27, won 13, drawn 6 and lost 8. So Scott Parker in his first managerial role has done pretty well, since he came into the club after they were relegated from the Premier League last season. And then he's got them to a very good position of getting promotion, hopefully via the playoffs. They just currently sit behind the close London rivals Brentford, points-wise at the moment, because they're in third and obviously Fulham are fourth. And they've still got Premier League calibre talent in their squad. Obviously, we know the threat that Alexander Mitrovic can cause. He's currently one of the top scorers in the Championship so far this season. So it's going to be pretty tough for all of them, especially if Ayala comes back and Dale Fry to keep him at bay. And obviously, the threat also comes from their wings as well. Obviously, with Ivan Cavallero, who just signed on a permanent deal now recently from Wolves this month. He's not a cause of threat. And the same with Anthony Knockhart as well, who's on loan from Brighton at the minute. He can cause a threat. And also, if necessary, they've got the number 10 role in Bobby Decordova-Reid, who we've been highly impressed with over the last few years. And don't forget, they've still got Tom Kearney in this side, who's been one of the main standout players in the Championship for quite a few years. He had his chance in the Premier League with Fulham, but obviously Fulham struggled all the way through that season and ended up getting relegated. But Tom Kearney is still a good player to watch out for, and that, you know what I mean. So overall, Fulham have a good team, and they're no slouches, particularly for a side that aiming to go up via the playoffs this season. They've got a really, really decent squad, and with a good young manager at the helm as well in Scott Parker. Now, last time we played him at the Riverside, obviously we know the frustrating was the word for it. A frustrating 0-0 draw, although a bright spark of the game came unfortunately at Fulham's expense with the sending off of their goalkeeper Martin Rodak for a last-ditch foul. I think it was on British Summer Longer, I think. But then against 0-0 draw, and with the Sky cameras watching us as well, you know, can Boro bounce back, you know, from the cup exit against Spurs and go on to the other part of the capital, hopefully come away but keep our good run in the league going. Obviously, we've still got our current run of 5 or 6 league games where now that we won on the bounce. So can we keep this one going, Boro fans? Let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe as well. Our social media links in the description below. Also, from what I've heard, we just sold about 1,700 tickets for the game at Craven Cottage, but obviously, like me, I'll be watching it on Sky as well. And don't forget, Boro fans, like I said, like, share, and subscribe. Our social media links are down below. Until then, Boro fans, I've been Joe from Boro Fan TV, and I will see you for the next preview video, which will be Birmingham City at home. Anyway, take care, Boro fans. Up the Boro.